President Obama calls for a higher minimum wage in his State of the Union address. That's being debated tonight, and our Conan Nolan is here now with more on that for us. Conan.
Colleen, President Obama argues that the raising of the federal minimum wage from $7.25 to $9 an hour is fair and just. The question is, would it help or damage a recovering economy?
President Obama today took his campaign to raise the federal minimum wage to an auto component plant in North Carolina, pledging to restore what he called an American bargain.
If you work hard, if you're willing to meet your responsibilities, you can get ahead. It's time for an increase in the minimum wage.
James Elmendorf of the Los Angeles Alliance for a New Economy says it's long overdue.
The number one problem in Los Angeles, in my opinion, is that we have too much poverty and we need better wages for low-wage workers.
But Republicans on Capitol Hill argue hiking the minimum wage drives up the cost of employment.
At a time when the American people are still asking the question, where are the jobs, why would we want to make it harder for small employers to hire people?
Restaurant owner Cam Ravazzi agrees, saying many small businesses are still struggling.
To add an extra burden, it makes absolutely no sense to me.
The California legislature is expected to consider a measure that would hike the minimum wage up from $8 in stages to $9.25 by 2016.
It doesn't make sense in America that people can work for minimum wage full-time for a full year and be living in poverty.
Opponents argue the hike would increase unemployment among young people and have suggested at least a two-tier system.
A two-tiered system that takes care of teenagers that are entry-level, that don't have the same skills as adults.
Polls indicate the public is split.
It's well overdue. It's time for that to happen.
Well, I think that's a mistake. It's going to hurt the businesses.
The proposal in Sacramento would raise the state minimum wage from $8 to $8.25 by 2014 and by another $1 by 2016. It would allow for automatic increases in the future by tying the minimum wage to the Consumer Price Index. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4.
And I'm Lucy Nolan in the NBC4 newsroom. We are